Good morning, you guys. It's Daisy Love Anime. Today, we're going to be talking about Yashahime episode 20. So, this episode I was actually happy with. I wish this episode would have come out a little bit earlier, but whatever at this point. Basically, episode starts off with Setsuna taking Toa to the mountains, and Toa's asking, why are we coming here? I think this was a really good character development episode for Setsuna. I wish that we can get some type of episode in the future like this for sesshomaru, but that's kind of, we have 5 more episodes left, so I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. But anyway, Setsuna begins to tell her story and what she remembers after the forest fire. Now, I thought this was pretty cute when Setsuna said her first memories of after the forest fire. She just had this two-headed demon come to her, and Jockin was behind Aun, telling her to get on and to follow him. Setsuna said that she was scared, but she felt like the voice was familiar, so she did, and he dropped her off at Shiori's village for half demons, and he told her basically to survive and live. She does befriend these 2 half demons. That's the ones that she was seen with throughout the episode the most, and she meets Shiori. And like I said, with Shiori's adult design, I wish they would have made her a little bit more armored like her dad, because if you go back on the Inuyasha 70s episodes, you'll see like her dad at least had like a little bit of an armor to himself, but they just kind of just drew her taller with her original robe on. Nothing's wrong with that, but by her being basically the daughter of a bat demon general, I would have liked to see a little bit more of an armored look to her. But she welcomed Setsuna in, and she was given a note that you're to take care of her. So I don't know, did sesshomaru ever meet Shiori, or how did that go? But instantly after reading the note, just after taking care of her, Shiori welcomed her in. So she shows them the village, and there's like a lot of half demons that live here, which I was very surprised of. I thought there was only going to be, a few. I was also interested to see that none of the half demons from movie 4 are in this village. I thought they would have maybe befriended Shiori along the way as well, since they keep referencing back to that song that was in Inuyasha movie 4. But basically, life is just simple and happy with them in this half demon village. Now, Setsuna receives instructions very regularly to train, and it makes me wonder, is Draken, writing the notes, or is sesshomaru writing the notes for her to train and access her demon powers? I have a feeling it just might be sesshomaru, just because him leaving gifts and sending notes and sending things reminds me of what he did for Rin. And then he would just go away after he would give her the gift. So Setsuna's learning how to, train her powers, and Shiori tells Setsuna pretty soon that she's going to be losing her powers. That puts up the barrier. Let's see, sorry. I can only do so many ways because I get flagged a lot for whatever reason. Anyway, Shiori also tells her Setsuna to go to Kaede's village, to return to the village that you were born. That's what a note had came up for. I always wanted to know who gave her her Moko Moko, because I don't think that she grew it overnight. I don't know if sesshomaru left it for her or not, but I know when they did the character analysis books that it is a part of them, the dog demon tribe. And I kind of wonder why Toa doesn't have one either, if she was able to get one, but who knows. But she does go to Kaede's, and that's where she's like beating up bandits, and she's almost about to kill these guys. Kaede tells her to, stop because you're too young for this. And Setsuna just leaves because I guess she doesn't feel comfortable there versus if she would have did this in a half demon village or, just wanted to protect herself and protect the village. I think that would have been too much of a conflict for her, so she just left. And she said when she returned back to Shiori's village, no questions were asked. So this demon, I was actually expecting him to be a little bit more powerful. I thought this would have been the demon that Moroku was talking about in before episodes, that he fought a unbelievably powerful demon that he wanted to do the training for. This was a really nice tie to the episode where Inuyasha was trapped in a cocoon, and he saw all the women getting killed, and that's what made Inuyasha turn into a full-fledged demon. Because they basically did the same thing here. This guy was trying to come to the Bat Demon village to eat the half demon children, and he had actually studied Shiori's pattern of when she would lose her demonic barrier powers. So Moroku was actually watching. So I'm not I wish they would do a little bit more of an explanation. Did Sesshomaru and Inuyasha talk to Sango and Moroku before they made up a plan, or are they just going along? I don't know. Like, they haven't really said what was said to the original characters about Kagome and Inuyasha disappearing or not. But anyway, Moroku is there, and Moroku is, going to go slay him. Now, back to Shiori turning light skin or whatever. Let's see. If you recall, Shiori's mom was very fair, and her dad was like I don't want to say, I don't know. Anyway, Shiori's dad was how Shiori looks normally, and her mom was very fair skinned. So that's my only reason for why Shiori turned light skinned. I know that was a big debate, but I don't think they meant that in any harm. I just think they were just going back to how her mom looked normally, because her mom was very fair skinned with brown hair, and then her dad was this color tone with white hair. So I don't think they meant any harm. But anyway, she lost her powers, and this guy starts attacking. He can put out a poisonous gas that was burning to the skin. So, he fights Moroku. I understand where Moroku is coming from with him not having the wind tunnel, him feeling, powerless. But I was a little disappointed that Moroku was able to subdue Setsuna, even with the demonic gas powder versus this demon. Like, this demon just pretty much threw him back into a tree. So that was a little disappointing on the fight scene. But he basically spider wrapped Setsuna. And after seeing that Shiori and the other two half demons may get eaten, Setsuna transforms into a full-fledged demon. And she just rips the guy to shreds, and I just thought that was really cool to see her powers evolve like that so quickly. And she's about to eat Shiori, and well, not eat them, but claw them to death. And Moroku tells her to stop. So she goes after Moroku, and like I said, it didn't make sense for Moroku to, be easily thrown back into a tree versus him being able to subdue Setsuna so soon. But anyway, he did subdue her, and he gave her a sedative that she could inhale, basically. And the blade, like I said last week, that is her blade that seals her powers, and also she has a seal on her hand. Now, I don't know why he says this prayer. Upon meeting your parents, slay your parents. I don't know, did Sesshomaru tell him to say that? But I guess like what Trikio or Kikyo Tree or whatever the hell said, you would have to slay Kirimaru and Sesshomaru. So I'm hoping, I don't think that that would happen at this point. I think they're really rooting for, to have a happy ending some type of way. But it's just a really weird seal to say. But anyway, Roku is so funny. He's like, "Hey, is your mom still around? Like, what's going on?" And Shiori tells her that she passed away from illness. So I thought that was really funny. Uh, and Shiori basically not kicks her out, but Shiori basically tells her, Setsuna, you're not weak anymore. Eventually, all half demons are gonna have to leave here, and follow their own path. And as long as they're able to protect themselves, and if you see any more half demon children, always invite them back to this village. So she left, and the story comes back to present day, and I thought this was, just a good episode for Setsuna's character development. You even seeing Setsuna like blush and stuff like that. Now, some more demons did come to try to attack the village, and Setsuna did let Toa know in her spare time she does come back into the mountains to slay demons that want to, hurt the village, and she still does that to this day when she says she has time. But then she blushed, so she already did see that it was Setsuna still coming to the village, and she said thank you, Setsuna. So I thought this episode was still pretty good. I wish we would have got this maybe as an episode 8. I feel this should have been an episode 8 episode, but who knows. Anyway, next week we are going to be learning about I'm hoping that they're going to go into a little bit more detail about Ren a little bit. What I've heard, I can't really spoilers or whatever, or who leaked access on Tumblr is a little bit hard because there was some stuff going around that did not happen on this episode in particular. But I'm hoping that we get to learn more about Ren, and we will see Riku. And like in this scene right here, they make it seem like Riku's gonna kiss Toa, but I'm not sure. But we will see Kuremaru and Riku a little bit more, so maybe we can figure out if Riku is his son or somehow some type of way related to him, because they both have the same hair color and they both have the same like green eyes and blue markings, so I'm assuming that he's his son. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you guys next week.